Good morning, everyone. Hey everyone. 2 minutes early, I know. It's crazy. So much extra MSQ time. Good morning, Sylph. Good morning, Dreadzol and Mambo. How is everyone on this wonderful Friday? Good morning, Jextra. Hey, Mine Little, how you doing? Azor, my friend, good morning. Hope that you are very well today. Hey, Cheeks. Hey, Max. Nitro, how is everyone today? Good morning, good morning. Oh, I'm a little bit tired. Last night, when I went to bed, I don't know, a little touch of insomnia, I guess. I read for a while. I ended up going for like a walk at midnight for like an hour to try to clear my head and get some sleep. I think I finally went to sleep at like 1 a.m. But I'm awake. Morning, Maze. Good morning, Systematic. Yoshio, Willow, how are you? How is everyone doing? Regression today? No, definitely not. Today is consistency day. 0 Thordan wipes. Full consistency. Nalitha and I snuggling under this parasol. Morning, Alethea. Morning, Sena. How is everyone? Oh, man. Beyond Meteors? I don't know if we'll get Beyond Meteors because Meteors are so hard. Like, we just need practice of Death of the Heavens, and in order to get that practice, we need consistency. I feel like to get past Meteors, everyone has to live Death of the Heavens, and we don't have a Death of the Heavens strat yet. It's really hard. Oh, no. We need more practice on it. Remember, it took us a lot of practice to get Sanctity correct. And I think Death of the Heavens is harder than Sanctity. So we need pulls on it just to practice. Gonna do DSR after MDI? I think we will. MDI will happen, and then, early in July it'll be done, and then I think we'll do DSR. Finish it right before the Savage non-stop Final Fantasy content. Hey, Chartered Coomer, good morning. Ever done Alexander? I have done the normal Alexander raids, I'm fairly certain, way back when on my main. At the beginning when I started playing him and I was skipping everything to do the Eden raids, I did a bunch of raids that chat wanted me to do. I didn't do the storylines, right? I just skipped everything and then looked at the raids. So I think I've done Alexander. I don't remember for sure. I don't know anything about the story. You just preach tweet. If it was at me, I've seen it. Have you seen Hamilton? You mean the play? No. How do you raid DSR versus the big WoW raids? I don't really rate it. But I think DSR is... I haven't even completed it yet, and I think it's one of the best PvE encounters I've ever done. I'm gonna sneeze, I'm sorry. Good morning, Willow. Remember you complaining about skipping cutscenes between fights doing Alex first time? Did it have a lot? I don't remember. I don't remember almost anything. Because, of course, I skipped everything. I remember fighting a big robot and, going through some big tube. I remember some kind of jail mechanic. Something flew me into a corner of the room or something. Hey, Philly Willy, good morning. 30 Skipper. Redeemed postponer now. Redeemed postponer. What a nice parasol. But now we like this story, so it's good. Guys, give me a second. I would hate to be accused of the S word for not getting going right away, but I didn't sleep a lot and I'm tired, so I'm gonna stretch and wake up a minute. I think I'll probably stop MSQing a little bit early before DSR today and make some oatmeal or something. I'm hungry. And I haven't eaten yet. Okay. Thank you for protecting me from the rain, my friends. It is time to begin our day's labors. Giving up on the MSQ, yeah. Instead of being an MSQ gamer, now I'm going to be a posing gamer. Just find places to go stand. Enjoy the scenery. More MSQ, we're doing Alex. We finished the entire MSQ for Heaven's Ward yesterday, and everyone says that I need to do Alex for the story, and so I'm gonna do that. Still in front of my PC since you should last off till now on again. Oh, Sheena, you need some rest. Do all Heavensward side quests, and only then are you allowed to do raids. No, that's not what my mod said. After I've done the MSQ story and the storylines that folks deem necessary to the MSQ storyline, and go all the way through and finish, then I'm probably going to go back and do lots of side stories that I missed out on. I'll do some jobs and things like that, but not right now. Hey Cryhard, good morning. Good morning, Alleganda. How are you? Oi, can you move that spear? Yeah, it's kind of in your face. Hey Elia, good morning. Do all job quests? I've heard good things about some of them. After everything you guys have said about it, I can't imagine anyone not agreeing to do the Paladin job quest. Echo's doing older content blind, possibly Ultimates. I doubt anything else. Crafters? Guys, you're not going to trick me into doing crafting. Never going to happen. What about fishing? I've done some fishing actually in my main because I like fishing in video games. Crafting is rating efficient? No, it's not. You guys have made that up. I've never once had a lockout that had to be ended early because I needed to repair. Scrap said you'd like to do older Savages or Ultimates. Yep, I would play with him. And I'm not going to do any Savages or anything whilst I do this journey. This is a story-based journey, so I won't be spoiled on these Savages by anything I do. Got me playing Final Fantasy again. Awesome, Elegant. I'm glad you're having fun. Alchemy storyline broke me. Yeah, I don't believe you. Tag, thank you so much for the 6 months. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I appreciate the support very much. Thank you. Don't tell me about ocean fishing. I've done ocean fishing way back at the beginning. Chat took me ocean fishing. It was pretty fun. It's better because it's satisfying. I did Alchemist a few months after my wife died and destroyed me. I'm very sorry. Floating. I'm very sorry to hear that. Doing Alex sync or unsync? I still don't really know what that means. I'm gonna do it exactly the way I've done everything else. Omnicrafting on the to-do list? It's not. It's not, guys. Remember how difficult a time you all have had trying to get me to click on random NPCs? You think you're gonna convince me to craft? Unsynced is doing it with no level or gear requirements. No, I'm just gonna do it the exact same way I've been doing it. Should be fine. Click on Anor. I mean, I get it. She's trying to sex both of the boulders. Is it really that good? Expectations for Stormblood? Just what I talked about yesterday. I think we're going to Doma. Taking the war to the Imperials, reclaiming our homeland. All the good stuff. Hey, Captain Crow, good morning. Spend your tombstones? Yeah, I do need to spend them. You're right. Morning, Luxury, and Philip, good morning. Scion tier list. Minfilia. Good morning, Mokar. Where's the vendor? Alright, I just linked it to me. Let's go buy some gear or something. Need to buy. I have Shire. I need a ring. Yeah, I need a ring real bad. And boots. And gloves. Is poetics the right thing? It is the right thing. You got upgrades yesterday? Did I? I did. So gloves, still pretty high priority. Helmet, pretty high priority. Ring, very high priority. Which one? 2? Augmented Shire? I think it's Augmented Shire, right? Yeah. You need a ring. I have a pancreatias ring. I guess I also take a custodian's ring? I don't know. Are they unique? They're not unique. Ring. I think helmet's my next lowest piece. Chest piece. Maybe I can just buy it all. Gloves. Legs. Alright, we're done. Boots. Oh look, we're done. And you guys want me to repair. Yeah. Some of my gear is broken. A little bit broken. Where's the repair? He's over here. I feel lied to by that hammer. I feel very lied to. It is a lie. Alright, I'll go to this one. There he is. Some of my gear's a little bit broken, team. Did you buy a think ring? Did I? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Tenacity. Tenacity is such a valuable trait, my friends. The willingness to go on through adversity. To never give up. Yeah, we RP our stats now. That's how into it we are. Full tenacity gear for DSR. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they have any damage checks or anything. We're stopping damage on Thordan, stopping damage on Nidhogg. It's too easy. Hey Venat, good morning. Alright, it's time. Enough stalling. Content awaits. I assume it's called Disarmed. Is Uplander seeing it? The giant of iron in the river. Stola and Sid have gone to learn more, but aren't back yet. The Gobbies are very worried. The giant's too big and can squash Idleshire. Where are the Uplanders? Calm down, Slowfix. Ah, Robin, I'm glad you're here. A colossus of steam and steel has risen from the Thaliak. But it is not a mere forgotten contrivance of Sharlayan. The etheric disturbance confirms it's a primal, and it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. It's a primal? It looks like an Allegan robot or something. For a mercy, it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface, but so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life at any moment. But what does the Uplander find near Idleshire? Is the wilderness heavy with ether? No, it's growing thin and swiftly. The primal is bleeding the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this region will become a barren waste in a matter of months. Risha, thank you very much for the sub. I really appreciate it. You're streaming too early. I haven't finished the VOD. Talife, you have to watch it on double speed, and you have to skip the DSR progression. It's the only way you'll catch up. You have to skip the DSR progression. If you skip the DSR progression and watch on double speed, it should only take you like, I don't know, 3-ish hours. Gobbies have only just found a home. Idleshire will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it. Nor will we. I've already spoken to Alphino. He concurs that we Scions must eliminate the threat. But given the size, it's wise to attack from 2 fronts. How was Prague yesterday? Yesterday we saw meteors another time, and like we worked on our Death of the Heaven strat, and we had really, really good Wrathfuls. Which is good, but it's not progression. And I feel like we're probably not going to see progression for a while. This is like when we were stuck on Nidhogg, because we needed to figure out exactly how to do the towers, and then we needed to practice how to do it, because it was relatively difficult. It's the exact same thing with Death of the Heavens. We still don't have a Death of the Heavens strat, and once we do, we're going to need to practice it a lot because it's hard. And we're not there yet. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, as we've done with other adversaries. I also propose we attempt to cut off the flow of ether sustaining it, maybe physically separating the primal from the land. If we're to be rid of the Colossus, the latter course is more promising, and I mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it. But that takes time. Thus I have asked Master Garland to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise will prove invaluable to you. To you I say, for I'm leaving the fate of Idleshire in your hands. If the primal stirs before I return, you and Sid should repel it. An unenviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Yes, indeed I am. Rest assured, I won't linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. When we find a solution, I will rejoin you here. Let's do it. Backrix is the keeper of knowings for Idleshire and can tell you where Sid has gone. Ask him. Someone said it would take us 4 days for Death of the Heavens. If we were playing like 10 hours a day, I feel like maybe that would have been doable, but we're playing such splintered weird hours, it's hard. Alright, let's go talk to the goblin, find out where our friend Sid is. Hi Plushie! Hi Arya! Good morning everyone. Oh no. Yoink. Hold on, we need to invite Plushie too. Alright. Let's all ride together. Oh, someone else wants to ride with us. Oh no, we're leaving him behind. It's fine, he'll join us on the next ride. Reprog from the start after MDI. I really doubt that it'll be reprog, because prog is learning how to do it, you know? Figuring out a strat and learning how to do it. We have strats and we've practiced for hundreds of pulls, most of what we've done. Hello friends. It'll probably take a few pulls of practice to get back to where we were, but it won't be real prog, really. Uber drivers are fighting over you now. I suspect that the Uber drivers know I'm doing the Alexander raids, and being there to drive me around means they're also already in the group for the Alexander ride. For the Alexander raid. That's my guess. And I appreciate it. That can be their tip. Is progression fun? I love progression. I love progression. I don't know that I've ever found progression draining. It's just so fun for me to figure out how something works and figure out how to make the most of it with my particular class or job and then perfect it and see it going well. I love that. I am the keeper of knowings and data. What do you want to learn? Oh, where is Sid? Nod. My thanks for sharing your knowledge, Backrix. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile. Robin, old friend, you haven't seen Stola, have you? But I have. Drained of all ether and merely moons. How much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. We have an urgent dismantling job on our hands. From what Backrix has been telling me, the Illuminati are most likely culprits. They have the knowledge to summon a primal and the short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely, their goal being sole ownership of all technology. They're willing to kill anyone standing between them and what they want. How they managed to coax a primal into the hulk of a Charlian defense mechanism, I don't know. But they've made themselves a tidy little fortress in that colossus. We'll need to contend with them if we'll disable that thing, and the task itself, perhaps destroying its engine should do the trick, if it's mechanical. But first, we need to get in through another bloody barrier. Pshkaw, the barrier's not new. It rose up 3 years ago after the ground made shivery shakes. The ruin was freed from the riverbed then. Roundrox was there and saw it. Talk to Roundrox. Who's Roundrox? Daughter of Slowfix. Roundrox loves junk more than any other goblins and was collecting then and playing now. A goblin kid? Playing games? Let's go talk to her. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the surface? She's pink. Nothing bobbed. The ground shook when the giant whirly-cog stood, and then the magic balls came up too. So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus, it was the Colossus causing the tremor. You're certain you saw it rise from the waters? Nod. 7 hells. Someone tried to summon it 3 years ago. The Illuminati? Or... Brayflox will come trade... No, Brayflox has come to talk. Just the goblin. Sylphix says you're the expert on Illuminati. Allow me a moment while I consult with Robin. Robin, I'll speak with Brayflox and learn what I can of the Illuminati. You investigate the Colossus itself. Wiggs and Bedge are near where the hand landed on the shore. Join them and try to find your way inside. Nod. There's someone watching. Alright. We need to speak with Biggs in the Maker's Quarter. They left the front seat for me. We go on a ride. Good morning, everyone. You didn't like Tatara's outfit? I mean, it was okay. I haven't transmogged to it. I only just now bought more gear anyway. Antelope Staghorn. A large and elongated horn that when blown will bring your antelope stag springing to your side. Thank you, Plushie. Mount of the day. Plushie says no need to ride it, you have better. But we're gonna ride it a little bit so I can see what it looks like. Antelope stag. Alright. Here's Wiggs and Bedge. Good morning, Chuck. They found a device. Robin, come to see the Colossus, yeah? The chief has us looking for a way in, because there's a barrier around it. Luckily for us, when it came down, its hand clamped onto the shore, punching a hole in its defenses and leaving that round portal there unprotected. Trouble is, it's locked. Doesn't have a key. Wedge is listening into Illuminati Link Pearl communications, hoping they'll mention how to get in. Moshi Moshi! There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. It's a code, and the Illuminati always use coded messages. From what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting Link Pearl waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the Chief's decoding machine would be able to untangle its meaning. Quite where we'll find that crystal is another matter. Lamatad, thank you very much for the host. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Greeting to all of your friends. Good morning, everyone. Does the Uplander know Round Rocks? She collects junk and things. Maybe she has a crystal. Wouldn't that be lucky? Serendipitous even. Robin, I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal. 3G7001B. Only 3G. Sprinkle that powder over this so-called collection and look for anything that glimmers. It'll contain the material we need. We may have to borrow one of Round Rock's treasures, but surely she won't mind. Surely. Hope your MSQ is enjoyable. Thank you, Llama. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, my friend. Alright. We need to go back. Back in the car. Thank you very, very much. Alright. Looking through the junk pile. The junk pile. Oh, I'm supposed to do something. Use the item. Good thing you unlocked flying earlier. I know, you guys are so wise to advise it. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't fly back and forth right now. Amid the jumble of bits and bobs, you spy a faintly glimmering stone. Okay. Round Rocks, do you mind if I take your rock? What are you doing? Thief? It's mine. Oh. We need it to get rid of the giant. But the glowstone is my favorite treasure. Please promise to bring it back, or I'll get very angry. Of course, kiddo. Alright. Back to the Maker's Quarter. Alex Day. It is Alex Day. Apparently Alex Day is popular because people are already whispering me for their invites. It's Wegs and Bedge. I found the rock. No burns. Wait, why would I be burned? Did it reveal anything? You tell me. Thank you. You have my word. I'll give it back to Round Rocks when I'm done. Let's listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Moshi Moshi. Now I understand the message. Today's schedule for Gordias. Registration at 7th bell. Stop. Louse the coral cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Coral lousing? But I'm sure that was the only message. This has to be a joke. Don't be dumb. It's a code. You need the crystal and the knowledge to understand it. Friggin' Illuminati. codes inside their codes. Quite the conundrum you have there. Hello, blue-haired lady. It's your lucky day. I'll crack the code if I'm a treasure hunter and there's something I want inside the giant. If I help you get inside, you have to help me get it out. A fair deal, yes? I'm midday, probably. Charmed, I'm sure. You're aware that the inside is swarming with Illuminati? Why do you think I came? There's strength in numbers. Let's join forces. Now, the words you intercepted are gibberish paired with the numbers. 7 stop 3 stop 2, isn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes on the hatch? There should be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock and turn it right to 7, left to 3, back to 2. Neentog, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate the support. Glad you enjoyed the stream. In order for this to work, don't you need to know where 12 is? Well, we're in. Up, you think that it's just automatically reset to 12? Wiggs and Bedge have done it with the help of a mysterious stranger. Well, I guess we don't need to get past the shield. We can just walk in this way. The Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. How strange. But good job cracking the code. I had less success, unfortunately. Brayflox knows nothing that we don't already. Sorry. That's alright. We found a way inside. We'll learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, we can trace the machine's power to its source via the struts and piping. Nod. Nod. And I know just who should lead the party. What do you say, Robin? Nods all around. What of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this expedition. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure. Hey, Nisa Nick, you did as you promised, and you can do what you want, but don't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see first. I'd join you if I could, but I don't want to. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. Good morning, everyone. Thumbs up. Fist of the Father is now accessible. You have access to the Fist of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Square. Okay. Fist of the Father. It's not a trial. It's a raid. Since the Charlian Exodus, a structure has stood steady against the flow of the Thaliac River. Now the Illuminati have summoned a primal around the rusty ruin. A terrible colossus of steam and metal. The voices of Idelshire cry out, asking for aid. You must discover how to destroy the core. Alright. We're going to destroy the core. Is everyone ready? We have tanks and healers. We go! Morning, Junes. nodding. We jamming. Wow, we're really inside a machine. It's nice of it to have walkways, though. Sorry guys, that hypnotized me. Of course it did. Alright, we're fighting Faust. Faust dies fast. He's just an Illuminati, right? Maybe he's just trash. He's not doing anything. Yeah, he's just trash. This is why we call our door bosses Faust. That was a boss? Oh my god. He didn't do anything. Robot in a robot. Robots and robots. You do it with power creep? That doesn't change him not having any mechanics though, right? The oppressor. Big lasers. They add mechanics and minimum item level, I swear. Yeah, I don't believe you. Hey Elijah, how are you, my friend? This music is super good. Lighty, good morning, buddy. Alright, slow DPS for a second, I want to see this. Something's happening. Another robot! Oh shit! Are they saying hi? They're touching tips. I think this is bad. They're getting stronger. Okay, I guess we kill him. That's funny. A little bit of a DPS check. A hardened rage. A soft rage. Somehow, we have persevered and destroyed the twin robots in the robot. It was harder 2015, but grats. Thank you, thank you. I'll be posting this achievement on my resume forthwith. Bragging about it on Twitter. Adding the Final Fantasy friends. They're supposed to be split. Yeah, I guess if you split them up, then they can't zap at each other and just power up. Do this mid-9 I'm not here to have a challenging encounter. I'm going to have a little bit of a challenge later today in DSR. This is for story. Expertly done, adventurer. Did you acquire your treasure, though? Beat meteors? Not even close. They're too hard. We need practice on Death of the Heavens. What have we here? Sorry. There's so many treasures here. Treasures? The odd bits and bobs. Well, these machines are yours, and some of them are beautiful. You can tell pretty machines from ugly just like me? No harm in adding one more to our company, is it? I'll keep an eye on her. Now, nice. She can't be a bad guy if she's taking care of a kid. Bring a child into the death robot. It's harmless because we're killing everything that moves. I was so sure. What is it that you're looking for? Uplanders are unwise to come, but most of all is Treasure Hunter. What she seeks is not here. Not in all of Gordius. Illuminati. Oh no. Guys, I don't mind y'all arguing about how I should do it, but this isn't a negotiation. I agree fights are part of the story, and I'm doing the fight for the story, but I'm not interested in doing it on a harder mode. If that makes me a worse player, then so be it. I will take the shame. I just want the story. As I live and breathe, quick thinks all thoughts, master of the Illuminati. I'm not denying that these fights are probably awesome as PvE encounters on extreme, minimum item level, no echo. I've done that before with the entirety of Eden, and it's likely that I'll do it again. But not right now. I don't want to do that right now. I want to do the story. But don't let me stop you guys from having a futile argument in chat about it if that's what makes your morning. Goblins are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplander shoots. Everyone kabooms. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps of master. The Enigma Codex for plans making is gone. Illuminati are undertaking the Alexander Initiative. Foolish Gobby, secrets are silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. Has Quickthings not ordered so many times? Master, forgive my prattling. I didn't think. Please, punish me however you want, except badly. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, shit. Maybe strapping bombs to your backs wasn't the wisest thing, guys. Raids aren't even fun anymore. I can't tell if you're memeing or not. If that's a meme, it is high tier. Very high tier. Boom dust doesn't hurt you. Blood. Blood for the fallen goblins. I think we should leave. What is the Enigma Codex? Treasure? I'm pretty sure. She keeps touching that. My treasure. Oh my. 90% of viewers don't care. That's true, of course. Vast majority of viewers, you know, don't talk much, say hi, listen on one monitor while working on another, or playing a game of their own. But it's still fun to talk about, and I don't mind talking about it. It's an interesting conversation. Sometimes. Hi, everyone. Exactly. Fishing, very good. Working, yeah, exactly. Working on a monitor, playing video games on a monitor. Which is good. I like it. I'm glad that I'm, you know, it makes me feel good to know that I'm a reasonably soothing background noise for your other endeavors. People want to make sure you know it's easy. I don't know. I mean, I get it, right? You love the game. You don't want me to think that it's trivial. You value my opinion, especially because you've been burned before by World of Warcraft players coming to your game and calling it trivial. But my friends, today I'm beginning day 16. Day 16 of wiping to Thordan 50 times a day. I promise you I don't call your game easy. I swear. I know. I did all of the Eden fights on Savage, minimum item level, no echo. And they were hard. They took us a long time to do. I never once claimed your game's easy. You don't need to prove to me that it's challenging. I know it is. But I don't want to wipe, even once really, doing these raids because I'm doing them just for the story. I do challenging content every now and then, you know. Once upon a time or twice I've been known to do World First in World of Warcraft and then come to Final Fantasy where World First is approximately equal to top 300. So you can say that I've climbed and escalated my pursuit of difficult content from the easy game to the hard game, if that soothes your soul. But there's a time and a place. It's quite likely that we'll do more Ultimates in the future, that we'll come back and do these raids on Extreme, that we'll continue to pursue the excellent PvE content this game has to offer. But right now, I'm doing the MSQ. No PvP. No PvP. I don't know, guys. I'm so one track. I don't know. I'm so one track. If I had the choice, I wouldn't even be doing DSR right now. I just want to do the MSQ right now. And then do DSR. And then maybe do PvP. One thing at a time. People are afraid of me saying that was easy. It was easy! And we have a gigantic buff from Echo, and we have more gear, and it's years later. I would also call it easy to go kill the Lich King in Wrath of the Lich King, because it is. Let's not be too defensive. And if you're feeling that your feathers are ruffled by my failure to wipe, please, all you need to do is join me at 1600 Central European Time and eat popcorn and giggle to yourself while the arrogant World of Warcraft player who doesn't appreciate the depth and difficulty of Final Fantasy mechanics gets stomped on by Thordan for 5 hours. You can ruffle my feathers? Oh, I would love to. And I know, all humor aside, because this was fun and I enjoy the humor, I know that, like, I'm overstating your position, exaggerating it for comedic effect. Almost no one was being actually upset about this. We're all having fun here this morning. No one needs to be upset that I'm, like, poking fun at them, I hope. Don't get 1%ed. I know I'm not. You guys are all on my side. This is a very happy, friendly stream. We're all good. I'm actually upset. Everyone put on your hats and pull out your torches. Bleed Nels, face to face with the head of the Illuminati. Sounds like you had quite an adventure. And this Alexander initiative has me wondering, is it the giant's name? No sign of the core, though. We'll have to look further in. I'll tell the chief. He'll be happy to hear Midday and Roundrocks are safe, too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. I can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but to each their own. I assume I just keep going? There's gonna be like 4 bosses, just like most of the raids? I would be mildly irked if you did minimum item level fights. Distraction from the plot. Let's go! The plot thickens! We have multiple factions fighting a desperate battle in chat over how I play. I'm teasing, of course. Robin, ready to have another go at finding the giant's core. Wedge! Oi, Wedge! Stop listening to the Link Pearl. We barged through the Illuminati's front door. They know we've broken their code. But this very moment, I intercepted a new communication. If you'll give me a moment, it says, "Death to Uplanders." Death to Uplanders. And what does that mean in their code, I wonder? Oh, Elijah, that's so unfortunate. You now have access to the Cuff of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. In your last foray, you narrowly escaped Quick Thinks All Thoughts in the Illuminati, but in doing so, you got a name, Alexander. Your path leads into the gloom. March onwards with courage to stop the Iron Colossus. Let's go. This robot's got some tunes. I'm gonna eat some kind of food. Trash? In my Final Fantasy raid? Well, I never. Gotta be honest that having played World of Warcraft for a very long time, I've missed Trash. It gives the raid a sense of flow and pacing that's missing if you just fight boss after boss after boss. You need to, it's just like good storytelling, you need to pace it, you need to stall it a little bit, let people absorb the ambiance. You can't just have banger after banger after banger. That's why I loved the quests in ARR, where before you actually fought the Titan, you had time to absorb what you had done before by finding wine and making cheese and just making sure that you have space to appreciate the entirety of this decree. Music. Let's go. Man, this is super reminiscent of a, what is it? Is it Uldar? Uldwar? Yeah, Uldwar has a fight like this, right? Where there's a bunch of machines in a big square room. I don't remember it. I didn't do it at the time. I've gone back there for transmog. This is getting, while they're getting the hang of what they want modern raids to be. Oh yeah, makes a lot of sense. WoW's done the same thing, of course. Raids went from giant trash-filled monstrosities with one mechanic to, you know, modern raids with lots of mechanics and puzzles to solve. Games making advances. I guess I should like pop cooldowns and stuff. I think this is the whole fight. Oh, big boy! Now cooldown. Love this song. This is a very catchy song. Whoa. Whoa! That bomb is not killable. It's just gonna blow up. I don't like that. How do I kick it? Oh. Skoggle. They just played soccer with that one. Hold on, I want to ride a car. How do I get in a car? No more cars. You can do it again. I don't want to get in a car that much. So you have a guy get in the car, and the cars pull the bombs to the corners, and they're huge explosions, so you need to plan like where you want to go and where you want to pull the bombs. Or you get fire resistance and die. Nodge. Oh, I forgot I should be rolling on the loot. Except, that's a lot of stuff I don't care about. Never mind. I don't want that stuff. You ready for tea? Let's go. Time to one-shot tea. People say that it's it. No, a fight like that with waves of trash is a fairly classic staple. You're amazing. You're stronger than 10 goblins, at least. Plushies bags, yes. Thank you for not abandoning all of it into my bags. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Big's account left something to be desired, so I wanted to see the interior with my own eyes. A treasure hunter. What are you trying to find here? Have you heard of the Enigma Codex? A book of ideas written some 100 years ago. The life's work of one of the greatest technologists to ever draw breath. Within its pages are myriad wonders, designs from machina that operate for centuries to new ways of making cheese. Don't say cheese in front of the goblins. Most remarkable are plans for a walking citadel, a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. A walking citadel? Is that what we're standing in? The Illuminati's primal took its form from that idea. But you already know this. Have you read the Enigma Codex? The design catered for everything. Warm beds, crops of grain, the occupants would never have to leave. Wow. So what you're saying is it would be a very good gaming house. The Citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all four corners of the world, so they could unravel the mysteries of creation. This utopia was to be called Alexander. Alexander Gaming House, let's go! Never have to leave, supplied with food, ward off intruders. If Roundrox lived in a walking castle, Roundrox could collect treasure from everywhere. Yes, and anything you found would be yours for the taking. Oh, that sounds like stealing. What would the Illuminati do with this knowledge? Take control, probably. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. That's why the Illuminati exist. Fanatics. Take a good idea and make it into an object of faith. What could possibly go wrong? Just say yoink? Yeah, that's true. I can imagine how people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. How it might seem like utopia. But we're not talking about a machine, it's a primal, and primals will destroy us all. I trust you'll be ready, Robin. Nod. Utopia is a happy place? Where there's junk, I'm happy. Where is the happy place for you? Wherever he is. She misses someone. And the scar has some kind of meaning for her, that's clear. This Enigma Codex sounds amazing! A self-sustaining walking citadel. If only they had made a primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander was active for a few seconds and nearly drained the hinterlands of ether. Imagine what it would do to the world. I don't think Roundrox knows how much trouble we're in. Hunting for new treasures. But Roundrox is a child, so it's okay. She's clearly falling for Robin. Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? How did you deduce her scar has meaning? I just have an intuition for MMOs. It's wild. Robin, we have a problem and a plan. Chief, over here. I would fall any which way Robin wanted me to. All present and correct, I see. Something's been nagging at me for a while, Robin. And I finally realized what it is. It concerns the communications wedge intercepted. So, we know that the Illuminati have established a base in the Colossus, which means they have to have a way through the barrier. Why do they need the hatch that the barrier doesn't protect? And why send coded messages on how to unlock it? Spies. The Illuminati must have an agent outside the Colossus, probably in Italshire, who's using the hatch as a back door. This agent knows we've broken their code, and that the hatch is compromised, so we won't have been able to use it. So he's desperate to re-establish contact inside. So I cleared the area around the hand, and will watch and wait, and follow whoever it is. Ah, what a clever plan. Chief! Call from Red Bricks. Greyflox went inside, but she can't be. It must be an impersonator. Chief, whoever you met earlier was a spy. You have to get after her. They've undone our clever plan. The arm of the father. So he had the fist, the cuff, and now the arm of the father. The Illuminati dreamed this dream and gave form to their primal. Destroy it! Something's happening in chat. Guys, I'm being forced to stall. Drew McDuffie, good morning. We're good? Alright. Try again. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys. I'll be issuing a formal written apology for that undue amount of stallulatings. I can't express to you how regretful I am. Ether currents? Why would I need ether currents when I already have flying? Apologizing for stalling and stalling. Oh my god, you've got me there. Alright. Nods all around. In fact, it's synchronized nodding. How can they help it? We would all nod synchronized in this music. Looks like a core to me. Power core? Whoa, some blobs. It's a scorpion blob. Leaving the court. What is that? It's not a robot. Living liquid. A protean wave. Oh, I'm in it. Whoops. Whoa! Help! 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 I can't! Alright, don't want to stand in that. Hey, is that why you call proteins proteins? I bet it is. Oh, it's a hand. There's two hands. Now they're merging again into a big boy. Shiny lights. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-da-da-dum. Magnets. Da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Big damn. Magnets. Alright, I'm sending a sword. It's a little bit weird to me that the Dragoon has a sword animation. Melee DPS have the same sword animations for 1 and 2. Yeah. That's fair. The 3 looks cool with the dragon and everything. Hey, plushie! This time they didn't even open the loot. Nice. Get him! Oh, it's a kitty. They can't be evil if they have a kitty. Gabi found it. Good. Illuminati know the missing piece. Whoa! Alright, I was wrong. It's an evil kitty. This is how you treat those who help you? Yeah, it's pretty shit. The realm is in chaos and broken. A machine with too many parts. The Illuminati plan needs one thing, one missing piece to bring world order. Make the world perfect. But what of those who don't fit your vision of perfection? How many will die for your utopia? Don't you see? You summoned a primal. It'll eat the ether of every land you visit until Heidelin and everything is dead. Nuh-uh. Damn you. You'd find happiness under Illuminati's rule. If not, we don't need you. Man, fuck the Illuminati, though. Obey or die. Disgusting. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set down in the Codex Alexander is wonderful. Perfect, even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, the best of us can be led astray. Once upon a time, these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists, right? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect codex they turned into killers. Was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their empathy? I can't speak for the precise contents of the codex, but I haven't forgotten everything I read. I can stop the core if you can get me close enough. You think you can, or you know you can? And where is it? In the trunk. Somewhere. Round Rock's knows. 2 paces of Round Rocks are 1 yalm. The chest of the Whirlycog Giant is only a little further. That's some good math. Oh my god, that was some quick math. Clever girl, you've been measuring how far we've come from the start. Yep. Well, for the time being, let's leave. I don't know what'll happen when we reach the core, but we'd better be ready for it. I guess that part of her face is itchy. You know, maybe a rash. Some poison ivy. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. Too vile and too insidious of an idea. We have to act, or Alexander will awaken, and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Should be one more, right? I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the Giant's core. But if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest message is unsuitable for polite company. Please, teach these savages some manners. Yeah, the ringtone happened from over there somewhere. The burden of the father. The burden of the father. Very poetical. The Illuminati would turn the ideals of the Codex into warped elitism and have their primal host only a chosen few. Control the world with logic and crush opposition with a fist of iron. Please destroy the core. Let's go. The burden of the father. That's a big robot. Sure, Jeek knows the burden of the father. Good fathers don't have burdens. Or maybe good children aren't burdens. I don't know. Alright, he's got a left leg and a right leg. Did I soak that maybe? Maybe. Oh, Pushy did it. I'll do the next one. Pushy's doing them all. Doesn't give a debuff, so I guess that's fine. The Manipulator. I guess this leg next. Dang, that actually did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. They're all pointing at me. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa. Instant death executed Monka. I'm not trying to instantly die, that's for sure. Not looking at the explosion? Of course we don't look at the explosion. You can never be caught on camera looking at an explosion. What have we found? We're here. And we're fine. We can help. Looks like a bomb. The heart of the machine, eh? I should have brought a bigger hammer. But we won't need it, right, Mid-A? Nod. She remembers how to shut it down. It sounds like there's some kind of a keyboard all the way up there. A little bit inconvenient to access. Should we maybe retreat? Hey, Chiggy. Look. A goblin. You know more than I thought. Maybe I judged too quickly. Maybe the Illuminati should study you. Moshi Moshi. You see it? Good. Do not fail. I have no use for failing goblins. Apparently you don't have a lot of use for successful goblins either. You shot him too. Our long wanderings are almost over. Huh. You would think he had won the way he spoke. What's going on? He certainly didn't seem bothered. Did he plan for stopping the core? What did the chief say about the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan? A missing piece they spoke of. Nod. Gobby show affection with bullets. Just like we do to tempereds. A loving bullet. What about the honor guard? Why aren't they here? The Illuminati must have known we were coming, and why aren't they protecting their leader? Did he send them to Idleshire? While we were distracted with the core? Let's go check. Alright, in we go. A cliffhanger awaits. Something is going on. Good job. You did it. Yeah, but is Idleshire safe? Have the Illuminati come? How did you know? Many Illuminati came and took our stuff. But then, they went and took junk that wasn't worth anything. They came in ready to start a war and then ran off with a handful of junk. Where were they last seen? Shortstop. Roundrocks. We have to hurry. Not the kid. I'll find the chief. He knows what to do. So if Pandemonium is gonna be according to all of their other raids, the next raid will still be Pandemonium, won't it? It'll be P5 through P8. But by then, I may have finished the story and actually know what that place is. The Uplanders are gone too long for my comfort. Shortstop is a place of clashings with the Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good. Maybe using the distraction to do bad things. Make sure everything's okay. Can I get in the car? I can't because it's a cross-realm thing. Yeah. That's fine. I can walk. So the new raid will come out as part of a patch, and the patch will have a storyline probably for getting into the raid, I assume. Much like this one. And then you'll do the encounters. Cool. Now, are the story and the raid time gated? Like week 1 patch, and you can do the story over the course of that week, and then week 2 raid? Or is it all at once? same time. So everyone's just gonna skip everything so they can get into the raid and destroy it in the first, you know, few hours. That's a little bit sad. Honestly, I feel like that's a little bit sad. Yeah, the savage folk. I mean my guildies. Okay, I mean my guildies. I mean the people I'll be playing with. So maybe I'll have to think about what to do. Is everything as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? They're gone for now. And everyone seems to be fine, at least. Except Round Rocks. All gone. The Illuminati took everything. I'm glad she was off collecting trinkets when they came. I'm glad she's not hurt. Come, little one, dry your tears. That appears to be an unconscious thief lurking near the edge of town. Not far from your treasure, Round Rocks. Easy to do it later on your alt. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Just have one character do the story when we're done with the raid. You brought my toys back. Thank you. Biggs did it. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be looking around, and this is what we stumbled into. But why did they take my toys? Surely that could... Why did they take Round Rocks' collection in the first place? I think the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden in Round Rocks' toys. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they took everything. But when they realized they didn't have what they wanted, they came back into town to get what they actually wanted. What if the bad goblins want my favorite treasure? One that's safe with the Uplanders. The glowstone Robin borrowed? Of course! It's in the decoding machine. Yes, I would be sad without the pretty glowstone. It's a special treasure from a nearby old castle. A rusty one left by Uplanders before. What do you mean before? Were you near the Charlian ruins when the giant appeared? Yep. Nod. I saw the giant 3 years ago, but only for a little bit, and the big goblins don't believe me. 3 years ago when someone tried to summon the primal. Nod. The glowstone. A fragment of the codex of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment. That crystal must be their missing piece. Ah, nice. Don't do it, Midday. It's like teams and DMs to check out. We may have stopped the primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back and out for blood. But we've got you, Robin, and I'm sure you're ready for the onslaught. Rest until then. They're excited about the upcoming party. Time for bed. Round Rocks is happy. Many friends are worrying about me, including you. Thank you, Robin. Let me chime in as well, Robin. Round Rocks' home needed protection and you provided it. Thank you. Nod. You helped me too. All the Uplanders have kind hearts. Only so many of us find machines pretty. We have to stick together, don't we? Did you always like machines? Not like you, Roundrox. My love adored machines. You always touch your scar when remembering. Ah, even the child has noticed. Those times were something else. My friends and I were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic and technology, and we thought we could do it. I didn't have much skill in inventing things, but I helped in my small way, and that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream makes me happy. And I haven't felt that way since. It's so far away that even the memories feel like dreams. Enough of that. Roundrox is right. You're a kindly soul, Robin. Keep an eye on her. Bye-bye. It's called a hurt mark. Scar backstory coming up. You're fond of a machine or two? What kind of machine we talking about? I've been thinking about what to do with my glowstone, my favorite treasure. Medei wants it too, and has brought me 3 years of joy, so I'm gonna give it to Medei. For now, I'm gonna give it to you to give to Medei. No one will take it from you, Robin. Morning, Pedro. Emotional damage scars. Literally, yeah. Roundrox doesn't know where Medei is now, but she often gazes at the machine giant from the broken watercross. Find her there. Alright, we're giving her the glowstone. It's up. Hopefully this allows me to go up. But I don't think it does. Maybe it does. Oh, nice. Barely. From afar, the massive steel has majesty, doesn't it? But you didn't come here for the view. Why are you here? The kid wants to give you her favorite rock. I can't take that. It's her favorite rock. On the other hand, it is a missing piece of the codex. So I do want it. Very well. I will hold it for her. Especially because the Illuminati may harm her to get it. It is no more use to me than any other rock. Do you remember when Roundrox first revealed the fragment to us? When she took the stone in her hands, a piece of the codex burst forth. But it had been handled many times by others without ever betraying a hint of the secret. Isn't that strange? I was surprised because the codex is protected by an arcane mechanism. Only those who share its principles can view its contents. Rarely can any individual read it. So Roundrox is special. But if the Illuminati were to learn of her secret, she would be placed in grave danger. Even now they scour the hinterlands in search of their elusive missing piece. But as far as I know, they still view her as a collector of misplaced items. We must draw their attention away from Shortstop before they take it into their heads to return. So I'm going to leave. When the Illuminati learn I have the fragment, maybe they'll focus their attention on finding me. Okay. Or maybe you got what you wanted and you're making up an excuse to flee with your treasure. Sussy. Needless to say, I will not return to Big West Shortstop for some time. Watch over Roundrox while I'm gone. Make sure she's not hurt. Thank you, Robin. Stop right there. Hands up. Never trust anyone again? Yeah, kinda true. The first the first expansion, ARR, destroyed my trust. Killer to be safe? No, no, no. Not yet. Oh, stretch. Ah. Trust small people. Definitely never trust Lalas. Not yet, exactly, not yet. As I thought, I am no longer worthy. Did you genuinely think your android betrayed you with the Warriors of Darkness? I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. It didn't seem in character for him to betray us, but I didn't know his plan either. And that last cutscene made it really seem like he had betrayed us. So I just didn't know. I've been looking. Wedge is looking for you. Return to shortstop at once. Nod. Bye. Alright, we're returning to shortstop, which is not far. There you go, Robin. The Illuminati are getting ready for something big. Stola tells us Alexander is drawing massive amounts of ether from the land, which can only mean that the Illuminati are attempting to revive it. And Backworks reports that goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosives and supplies. They're building a weapon. But we can figure out a plan to stop it. I have a plan which will allow us to take them unaware, and I want you to spearhead the assault. Go speak with Biggs. Probably have to go on the bridge. So one of our static members has something come up. So it looks like we're gonna do one lockout at 1600. And then stop. And then maybe do another lockout later in the evening, which is really weird. I kind of don't like that. Like, I don't mind doing one lockout and stopping, but I don't know if I like doing one lockout and then MSQ and then another lockout and then MSQ. It splinters things too much. Yeah, weaving the MSQ. Exactly. We'll just see where we are. Yeah, I can't believe that we're stalling the MSQ with DSR. The links I'll go to stall, it's despicable, honestly. Disgusting. Friggin' streamers. Always taking 30 days to do the MSQ when it can obviously be done in 4. Robin! Wedge told you about what's going on? You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts? This is an MSQ. True, but everyone counts it as part of the MSQ. That's what I like to hear. The chief will be here soon and then we can get things underway. MSQ adjacent, exactly. Exactly. The expansion's raids. And it's a primal. It's right up our alley of story. And in the MSQ, we saw him crawling out of the lake, right? Like, he was referenced in the MSQ, so. Bloody hells! If it ain't your Stola! No one told me you were coming. An etheric disturbance of this scale demands my personal attention. The situation is grave. You're certain that the steel monstrosity is to blame? So creaky. No other explanation. The giant's innards are saturated with ether, and I sense something else. An irregular energy coming from within the barrier. Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we need to hit them before they can put their plan into action. Yeah, VODs only last for like 20 or 30 days or something, and then they're destroyed. Let me introduce my newest invention, the Electro Jammer 3. Only one person's clapping. And he's clapping a lot. Yeah, if you turn him into a highlight, you guys are right. You can do that. Speechless with astonishment, I see, as you should be. The high-frequency waves emitted by this device interfere with all enemy communications, making it impossible for them to coordinate a defense. Victory is assured. Okay. So, assuming I've understood you correctly, you only need to activate this Electro Jammer, and the Illuminati will be in disarray, letting Robin attack them unawares. Go ahead. Doesn't put VODs on YouTube. I don't. That's true. Wedge? Is it working? Or exploding? Good news, everyone! I've invented a bomb! Boom. Oh, you made it angry. Shit. It's the other arm. Is that it? This arm has a big ass sword on it. Wait, is he standing up too? Well, at least there's another entrance outside the barrier. I wonder if we're supposed to enter that arm. You woke it up! Yes, good news, everyone. I invented a Electro Jammer, Primal Awakener. Only the left arm stirs. Could the waves have disturbed something in the barrier, Wedge? Not my fault. This part requires you to have flying. Luckily, I have flying. Don't worry, Wedge. With the Illuminati hard at work reviving the giant, it was only a matter of time before parts started springing to life. You just gave this one a little extra nudge. On a brighter note, you saved us the trouble of finding another way in. Robin, old friend, it's time for heroics. The Illuminati are probably scrambling to figure out what just happened. You should go hop across the river and kill them all. Yep. Man's Robin's thighs look nice in those pants. I need you to discuss these developments with Master Matoya. Sid, come with me. Don't you guys think? Thighs would look nice without those fans? Pretty true. Pretty true. Requesting Uber subscription cancellation now? No, I'm best friends with my Uber drivers. Ominous music. Oh god, it's the evil cat. Somebody's about to get shot. Another core stirs to life. The future unfolds exactly as we expected. Ooh, I thought for sure someone was gonna get shot. That cat is a bad omen. Speak with Light Kick's eyes fixed. Okay. So I think we need to remake the party and then invite more people after we're done. That way I can fly. So in a way, I have flying, but in another way, I've betrayed my cross-server friends. My lack of flying is preventing them from playing with me. So my own laziness and indolence has caused you to suffer. I'm sorry, my friends. I'm sorry. Alright, Light Kicks. Uplander feels shivery shakes. The arm of the steel giant is wide open, with no Illuminati in sight. The fist of the sun is now available. Why can't I not invite you? Oh, because I'm in this. Alright, Sakura, Priscilla, Elia, Aria, and a Sufi. I'm sorry, my friends. Yeah, it's rotating, exactly. We're just rotating. More people playing with me, more viewers. I appreciate everyone coming with me. I feel very bad about everyone that waited in that party while I did the storyline only to be kicked because I don't have flying. But to be fair, you knew I didn't have flying. But yeah, also I'm sorry. Honey Yellow Dye? Hold on. If I'm gonna put on dye, I need some kind of a Mog first. Because this is kind of bad. What should we wear? I was betrayed. I'm sorry, Salty. Maybe I should wear the Scion Adventures set for a while. Wear Tatara's gift. Whoops, I'm doing it wrong. Scion Adventurers. Scion Adventurers. Glamour plates win. You guys are gonna have to teach me what those are. Do they not have gloves? I guess they don't have gloves. That's a big stick. right? Those pants don't look right. I guess they're right. Now you want me to dye it yellow. Guys, I don't know about that one. I'm not sure yellow works. I don't know about this. I don't think this is a good color for Robin. Pastel purple. Alright, alright. I'm down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I'm not wearing the circlet. Why can't I dye that? Huh. Is it purple? I guess it must be. It said it was. Looks kind of white. But it looks good. Yeah, maybe a super pale lilac. Does anyone have, is there like a spotlight toy? We need some lights. But it's a way better color for Robin. Robin's skin tone, beautiful though it is not flattered by yellow. Alright. We go into the Fist of the Sun. I don't understand. One arm belongs to the father and the other arm belongs to the son? Hmm. What's the third tier? Daughter, I guess. Or Holy Ghost, I guess. Maybe it's the mom. That can be me and you. Let's go, Arksu. Did you notice I finally did I did my hair? Whoa, we're sideways. Whoa, okay. Faust. Again? Whoa! Yikers! Can I fall off? Nope. Now it's Hammer. No, it's not Hammer Faust, it's Hummel Faust. Is it finally time to kill a Gabi? He's got a gun. Be careful, he's got a gun. And some... I don't know if those are lasers or like injections. Man, Robin looks cool. I got some marks down. Whoa, he turned big. Read his name. Rat thinks twiddle dinks. Alright, alright. People are doing stuff. They turned into a gorilla. Oh my god, I want to be a gorilla. Oh shit, that bomb hurt. Alright. When that thing is active, I'm gonna go get injected. No, 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 no. I'm a bird. Do I do something? Apothecary. Oh, I'm not a bird anymore. Ow. Being the bird hurt me, but it was worth it. A gobbledygroper. Overdosed on goblixers, side effects will emerge if stacks increase. Go on. What overdoses can I achieve? Birds. Monkey. Bird. Do not kill. Monkey. Bird. Monkey. Oh, oh, no, no, I do. Bonk. 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 Bird. Man, you have to work hard for this. Oh, ah! Damn it. I got burned. That was so good. I was so close to 10 stacks, and I think that has to be when it happened. It didn't happen at 5 stacks, it has to happen at 10. That was so good. Oh, thank you, my friends. Yeah, the bombs hit hard. Whew. This fight has killed you as much as Thordan. Well, since Thordan is simply a cycle happening over and over and over again, technically, Thordan has only killed me once. Think about it. We've wiped once. Well done, lad. You left those Illuminati smarting without so much as a scratch to show for it. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish them off, but we have a problem. We saw a meeting between Medei and the enemy. No. She got the rock and then immediately scampered off to the enemy. And then she handed the Codex fragment over just like that. The way she went back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think this was their plan all along. It looks that way, but we can't rule out the possibility of coercion or trickery. Hello. Oh god, the cat's here. The treasure hunter was happy to give us the Codex. And why not? She made a deal with us since the beginning. I was right? Now we hold all fragments of the Codex. Treasure hunters betray your trust and forfeit their future in so doing. Says cat. I mean, the cat's fine, except that every time the cat gets around, someone gets shot. How stupid does he think we are? Now, Biggs. If the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. Everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to guide the Chosen into a perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality, and the prophecy will be fulfilled. Cat's not the problem, but the gun's the problem? Don't be ridiculous. Guns don't kill people. People with cats kill people. Goodness me. That goblin doesn't have the faintest idea how our minds work. I've been prepared to believe that Medei was a traitor if he hadn't bothered to come here and confirm it. Now I think she isn't. There may be truth in what he says. I've been looking over the data, trying to figure out what happened 3 years ago. Trying to take my cats out of my cold, dead hands. Oh, man. There's a mention of Ari treasure hunters 3 years ago. They died in a sudden earthquake when they investigated the ruins near the river. 3 years ago? Is that the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of the Primal? Are you saying the treasure hunters did it, and the Medei was one of them? Hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept Medei may have been a member of this expedition, being an Ari treasure hunter, but what interest would they have in the Codex, much less summoning a Primal? That's what I asked myself. So I've been reading, and a genius technologist who wrote the Enigma Codex 100 years ago is an Ari Zayla with blue hair exactly like Medei. Dun dun dun. Oh, everyone's surprised. Medei would never make a deal with the bad goblins. I will find her and hear the truth from her. Roundrux! Wait, you're just a kid! Yeah, she looks good for her age. Cern, don't you think she looks good for her age? You don't think she looks old? Kind of good? You know, the kind that indicates good health, low likelihood of having a stroke or a heart attack. The good kind of good. If you're worried about Rondrax, don't be. Wedge will protect her. I'm more worried about whether Medei is betraying us. Still, we should be careful of any rash decisions. You can bet that's what the Illuminati want. For now, give her the benefit of the doubt. Innocent till proven guilty. Anyway, we've got more pressing matters to deal with. Taking back the Codex fragment and pushing on into Alexander before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. Healthy bones, exactly. The law requires that I say no? Why? If she's 100 years old, she's certainly legal. Ready for another round? Let's go in and beat up the son of the father. Alright. You now have access to the son of the father's cuff. Upon returning from Midas, Medei is apparently a traitor who tried to summon Alexander 3 years ago. There's something going on, but you must continue attacking the Illuminati. Beat the son of the father? Yeah, what do you think that the father's arm, cuff, and hand were for? I'm gonna try to get in one of those cars. I want in the car. It's broken. Oh, this way? That looks super hot. I don't think we jumped that way. I guess it's cooled down. Probably safe. Robot. Robots. Many robots. Oh my gosh. Several robots. Merging into one big robot. Bum, bum, bum. Wicked! Man. Oh, we gotta go away from that. Ow. Never mind, I'll just eat it. One cleanse. Thank you. Okay, that's a thing. Whoa. Is it gonna... Yikes, it charged! Yeah, that's what I was wondering if it would do. We killed the robot. We're done. Only 2 stacks, that's probably fine. doing stuff. That side is glowing. My fun stacks are gone. I didn't have a chance to refresh. Next. Okay. This stuff. Vulnerable to damage while on high ground. Oh shit! Okay. It's not super high, but okay. One more robot. Vortexer. Bombs are up. Oh, this one's leaving fire on the ground. That's so rare. And he knocked me through some fire. That's okay. I'm gonna walk in just to see what happens. Nothing. Super Cyclone. We were hiding. I'm not sure why. Get destroyed, robot. It looks purple in this light. Regressive emotions, you'll never know why. I assume that you had to do something to engineer the creation of that rock. Because then if you didn't get behind it, you likely would have wiped. That's my guess. And maybe we almost didn't form the rock. Madge clapping? I've never seen that one before. Robin, have you seen Round Rocks? I was looking forward to hearing about them. Midday? What are you doing here? We are very suspicious of you because we saw you give... Yes. Allow me to explain. I mean, her coming back does a lot to ameliorate our suspicions. You handed over the codex fragment to stop them from coming and taking it? Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was just a stone from a pile of rubble. The true fragment is here, safe and sound. Bad news, because the kid went chasing after you. We need to find her and save her. I knew QuickThinks was lying. The way he told it, you'd been working with them all along. Bunch of lies. No. True. I taught them how to summon the primal. I meant to use them for my own ends, much as I did you. The author of the Codex was my ancestor. The creation of the perfect world proposed within it has been the goal of certain members of our tribe, including me. For years we tried in secret to realize its ideals, free of the twisted elitism that has infected the Illuminati. There was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wanted to make his dreams a reality. Scar backstory. I was so blind in my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions, and the man I loved was dragged into its core. In a desperate attempt to make our mistake right, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander, but at that moment the Codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished. That's kind of cool. When the dust settled, I was surrounded by the broken fragments of the Codex, the cold remnants of our dream. The kid found one fragment. We were fools. I didn't realize it until my friends were dead. But the time we spent on our journey was as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to find at its end. The paradise was the journey all along. God, that's so true. It's a sad tale, I'll give you that, but it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the primal or why you had us help you infiltrate it. You can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. Good has nothing to do with it. I just want to see my love again and walk to the ends of the world with them. So you're still, trying to wake up a primal, and that's kind of bad. Him? Don't you get it? My husband is in there. You can't mean Alexander. Not Alexander itself, but the soul that resides within him. That's a bit of a stretch, a bit too much of a stretch, surely. The soul of your boyfriend is in that giant machine? That's so dumb. Let go, you crazy lady. Not the time. One more question for you. What happens when the Codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writing of the Codex inspired that desire, but they're more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can control the primal. 2 elements are required: a complete Codex and someone who can read it. When both are present, Alexander will be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself could once read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. But there's another to whom the Codex responds. One we all know. Now we're gonna use the poor kid. Are you telling me that a little girl is the key to controlling a primal? Nod. The little girl! She ran away looking for you, Medei, and she's been captured by the goblins. Oh no! I knew it! Streamer wrote the plot. That was really hard to figure out. I doubt anyone would have anticipated that except the author. Curse me for a fool. I should never have underestimated the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was the Codex, but they were talking about Roundrox all the time. Someone to read the Codex. We must mount a rescue at once. Without delay. To the Illuminati, she's just a cog in their machine. Likely that she's being held somewhere in Alexander's upper body. Continue pushing through the left arm, and I will search for a way forward. The arm of the son of the father is now available. Okay. Let us do the thing. Man, I'm surprisingly sleepy, team. Time for a nap. Exhaust duct. I don't even know what that letter is. Wee. Beta? Beta? I'm not familiar with the term, being myself a pure alpha. I can only read the weird A, not the weird B. Whoa. What a ride. Oh my god, it's the evil cat. What is happening up there? It's a robot bug. Bug tank. Whee! There's some spikes here, guys. Don't know if you saw it. There's spikes. Yo, you got yoinked. Oh, we have to kill it. Ow. Ba-da-ba-dum-dum-dum. That's a big ball. I'm gonna stand with you. I'm gonna go with you. Together. Nice. I would never let you do this alone. We both get out, or neither of us get out. Dum, da, 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 dum. I've got you, my friend. I've got you, my friends. Turns out I'm not useful in here. But I'm there with you in spirit and camaraderie. What? He's just flying away? Man, even the goblins can fly better than I can. You send quick things scurrying. The Illuminati will think twice before threatening us again. Uplander's nearly through the left arm. You must push forward into the inner parts and save Round Rocks. Nod. Congratulations on your victory over Quick Things. While you were busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. The chamber you reached is situated in the innermost part of the left sector, which means your next aim should be... I don't trust you. 3 years ago, you summoned this giant. Maybe you still want to finish your comrade's mission. I don't blame you for doubting me. My former mentors told me I should continue my mission. But building the perfect world was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with those I loved, I could happily devote myself to any cause. Wow. Girl, you need some moral anchors. So what you're saying is you'll do anything to get your boyfriend back. Seeing their passion and their joy was what filled me with resolve. It was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. All their talk of learning and reason, justice and perfection meant nothing to me. I wonder why I was able to read the Enigma in the first place. Maybe my youthful mind was a blank slate, receptive to any ideal, if convincing enough, or told me by someone pretty enough, apparently. In the end, it didn't matter. The Primal took my friend's passion, their joy, their idealism, and their lives. I survived, but my commitment to the cause did not. I don't need a perfect world without them to share it. So I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. I just want to see him again. Pretty relatable. Honestly true. Sounds like a cult. It doesn't sound like a cult. It sounds like she was an impressionable young girl in love and would have adopted any of her boyfriend's ideals, worldview, plans, because she just wanted to be with him. Didn't care about any of the other stuff. It's romantic. And sad. The section of Alexander you've been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of old. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold, and the gods obliged. But in his carelessness, he transformed the one he loved most in the world into a lifeless golden statue. And thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. So it was with me and mine. If we had paused for a moment to consider the means, and not just the end, my friends might still be alive. But we didn't. And they're gone. My only wish is simple. To speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I'd be satisfied. I've told you everything. Assuming no one else wants to question my motives, I want to speak of Roundrock's rescue. My original intention. I don't know, your motives kind of suck, and they're dangerous. You've already admitted that you would have done anything, believed anything to be with this guy, and now you want to be with him again, which means that you are inherently untrustworthy. Irrational. Alexander is divided into 3 main sections, each powered by an independent core. You've already fought your way through to the innermost part of Midas, the left arm. The core is a little way beyond. The Illuminati will have deployed their forces to defend it. She sounds tempered? Man, you just want to kill more tempered people. You can't just go around swinging the label tempered as a way to execute people. The word loses all meaning. If tempered doesn't mean irrationally crazy and willing to murder and mind control for the sake of their god, then it means nothing. Sounding real tempered there. These are witch trials. Hold on a minute. Why would they keep Roundrocks there? The cores are power sources. You're correct, and they wouldn't. Roundrocks is probably in the upper body, but the Illuminati have locked the entrances, making it impossible to enter. The only choice we have is to stop the core. That's very clever. They need her to control the Primal, but if it can't move, they don't need her. They'd have no choice but to keep her safe until it works again. Yeah, it doesn't sound tempered at all to me. It sounds like a normal teenager in love. Or a normal 20-year-old in love. Or honestly, a normal anyone in a combination of love/horny. Do anything to get that D. Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroy the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again. D? I mean, I assume that her love had a D. I don't know for sure. I'm Robin. Gender has no meaning to me. Do Uplanders really think Metal Giant can be toppled? Raphael, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate the support, and I'm glad you joined the stream. Where are you on the Alexander raid? I'm about to do the last chunk of the second tier. That's what I'd call it. I don't know what it's called by you guys. The treasure hunter really believes the soul of her love sleeps in the Metal Giant. That girl is crazy. But I don't doubt her resolve to rescue Roundrox. Go with Medei deep into Midas. Deactivate the second core, but do not underestimate the Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into the Steel Fortress. I suspect they're making new weapons. The burden of the Son of the Father is now accessible. Delving into the deepest parts of Midas. Going all the way in. Hold. We go. There's a disturbing number of ears in this party. Bunny ears and cat ears. Look at them all. The onslaughter. Gonna kill that? Music going ham. Hold, hold team, hold.
Initializing automated ley lines. I'm gonna fight Brawler. And that's Vortexer? Oh, there's more. Blaster and Swindler. Oh god. Oh no. Get high. Hog. Hog. Music change. Are they merging? Merge. Superbot! Oh shit, Trumpet going ham. Whoa. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. That has to be fun on Savage. Dead robot. Very cool song. Yeah. Gamer pose. Gamer pose, everyone. Esports shot. Second core, I believe. Once that's out of commission, Alexander won't go anywhere. Nod. Diane, if only I could see you one more time? It doesn't really look like this damages it, it just kind of turns it off. What's stopping the goblins from turning it back on? The evil cat is back. You! Many goblins. It's raining goblins. Too frightened to face us alone, I see. Of course, we know what Robin would do to you. Also, we're not alone. To usher in the future that has been written, even the strongest goblin must pretend to be weak and let you win. Pretending, were you? Losing this core all part of the plan, was it? Don't make me laugh. I know everything, and I know that one of you carries the true fragment of the Codex. Why would you nod? The game is up, Biggs. There's no hiding the truth from quick thinks. I admit it. I have the fragment, but I won't be handing it over to you. Catch me if you can. Wedge, didn't you hear he knows everything? Which means he knows that what you're carrying is a worthless rock while I've got the genuine article in my underwear. Okay, this is so dumb. Nod. I don't know that anyone wants to dig into his underwear. Quick Things already knows the conclusion of your childish games. You do? He's coming for me. What's he waiting for? Long ago, the outcome was decided. You think you're victorious, but you're not. Oh no, the rock. The evil cat. And now the codex is mine. Wow, okay, that was pretty cool. The Illuminati. At it again. Well, as far as I can tell, it's in good working order. No damage, no tampering, just bad luck. Bad luck? Pure chance the platform stopped at that exact moment? There's no way QuickThinks would have known something like that. The odds are infinitesimal. However he did it, he did. But we don't have to stand for it. When someone takes something, you just take it back. Amen, brother. No, that would be dumb. That's my rock. Whoa, hello. That's a lot of mounts. Did you forget something? It's too urgent for you being foolish. Your talking makes me laugh. You claim that you've already stopped the core and lost the fragment? Listen, I have a brain like a steer trap. I catch all heard things and all seen things, and I saw you leave only a little while ago. Something is wrong. Wait, some kind of time fluctuation. He's saying we were only gone a little while and not long enough to do everything. I'm certain you left only moments before returning. I watched you disappear over the horizon with my own eyes. It's impossible for you to have done what you said and returned so soon. Go talk to Medei and think of what's going on. Have you been able to make any sense of his account? We haven't had time to reach the core, much less shut it down, but we know what happened. What's going on? Wait, is Robin explaining? Are you sure he's not just confused? Maybe he forgot what time it is. He is super old. No, not unless the other goblin is also confused. His reports corroborate Backrix's. Something else is going on. I'm certain of it. But what? Time stopped. That's impossible. Impossible? Like QuickThinks predicting exactly what was going to happen in the core room? Maybe he wasn't talking out of his ass. If time doesn't work the same in there, maybe he saw the future. There might be another explanation. There's a device deep within Alexander that can perform complex mathematical calculations. It's possible it could be used to predict the outcome of simple events. Using math to predict the future? Even if I could believe that, it wouldn't explain this business with Backrix. Biggs is right. Maybe the primal somehow disrupted the flow of time. Not likely, but maybe. Are you implying that the Illuminati are aware of this temporal disruption and are using it to gaze into the future? Very well. If you're willing to accept that, why not go further? Maybe they can bend time to their will. By moving back and forth in time, Illuminati can manipulate the present however they want. They would always be one step ahead of us, with every effort doomed to fail from the beginning. Oh my god. That's only a theory, right? There's no point panicking yet. Call the chief. Have him figure this out. Manipulating time sounds like DSR to me. Chief, something strange is going on. Inside the primal. Time. Come talk to us. The Illuminati killed Harshfont? That's what I'm hearing. That a heated debate, I hear. Boys, you started without me. Now what were you saying? Sid insisted I accompany him, and I would have come anyway. Boom. You can say that again. Boom. Synchronized nodding. Synchronized watching. The etheric fluctuations are like those I observed shortly before its awakening. In the absence of a functioning core, the form is dissipating. Can you give me your goggles? Nod. Oh no! The ether pouring from the primal is flowing backwards as if time is passing in reverse. That's impossible. But knowing so little of this primal capabilities, it might be possible. That's literally what she said. If it is as we fear, at this very moment, Alexander could be undoing our efforts to shut down its cores. All our work for nothing. The treasure hunter of whom we've heard so much. You seem unperturbed by our speculations. Was this the subject of Wedge's communication? Nod, nod. Shake, nod. Gods, help us. If there's any truth to this, it won't matter how many cores we disable. The Illuminati will simply undo the damage we cause. Does it have to be time travel, or maybe are they just turning them back on? What do we do, Chief? How do we fight something like that? No nods. Hey, Vi. Erase the past. Return to a clean slate. Did Diane know? Dot, dot, dot. The Codex. And they've got our girl in some kind of a chair with a menacing hat. Preparations for restoration of the Codex are complete. The margin of error for future reading is 0.03%. Foolish goblin. When the future's decided there is no error. There is no failure. Listen well, chosen of the Illuminati. All pieces are in place. We no longer must suffer the foolishness of the unwise. The time has come to strike back. Inferiors will make way for our perfect world or die. Restore the Codex. Wah, wah. Thought it was gonna go here. Oh my god, it's a triangle. It's a cone. Nope, it's an upside down Illuminati triangle. Is Alexander Illuminati's to control? Soon the cores disabled by the Uplanders will be disabled no longer. In education, imagine not being able to see the triangle. You guys aren't even aware of the influence of the Illuminati. Reverse time. When power flows to the third core, Alexander will be fully operational, and with the third core, Alexander's true potential will unlock. Wings of time will unfurl. All of history will be at our mercy. We will amend the mistakes of the past and reshape the world to perfection. At last, the prophecy will be fulfilled. And I will be king of the new, perfect world. You should be proud to serve as builders of this paradise. Hog. How many wrongs will be righted? Y'shtola and the chief have gone back to Matoya. They'll surely find an answer to our problems. It'll be in some forgotten corner of the chief's brain, mark my words. And next time we meet, Quick Thinks will be ready for him. Indeed. But I want to talk to you, adventurer. Back in the shortstop. I'll see you there. That's like 10 feet away. Hello, Midday. I should apologize for everything. If it weren't for me, they would never have summoned that machine or gained the means to control it. And now he has the power to manipulate time, foresee the future, and erase the past. I don't dare think how he'll use it. Returning the cores to their former state is just a foretaste. When all three are active, and Alexander can traverse time and space, nothing will stand between them and their twisted utopia. We have to stop them. First, we must rescue Roundrox. Of all the innocent victims of this sorry tale, her plight pains me the most. Use Yalms? I'm an American. We use freedom units, not your weird European stuff. The shortstop just isn't the same without her. I hope someone will keep her treasures safe until she returns. Yalms are like yards. Foreign propaganda. We won't hold with any of that. Adventure, you come at an opportune moment. It would seem we have a visitor. I was pacing about, thinking of Roundrox, when something in the shadows drew my eye. Measuring distance in body parts? Yeah, everyone has feet. Not everyone has 10 fingers. Therefore, Imperial, better than metric. I caught only a brief glimpse, but it bore an uncanny resemblance to Quick Thinks' constant companion, Shinoa, wasn't it? If the coral's here, there's a good chance her Illuminati keepers are close by. We'd best track her down and quickly. Follow me. Alright, we need to find Medea. She's 10 feet back over there again. Forwards and backwards indeed. Metric? Metric is a godless European invention, and we don't stand for it here in America. Just as I thought, it is Shanoa. Or is it? One kitten looks much like another, and she hasn't brought her friends. Over there! Uplanders, what are all these snap crashings and... Oh no. An Illuminati spy, sent by Quickthings to observe our movements likely, is not? Given the sizable disadvantage at which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of duty. He spent his final moments babbling about all that Illuminati's deranged schemes. Claimed that once the final core is activated and Alexander fully operational, the fortress would gain the power to travel through time. Thank God Imperial isn't a European invention? Of course not. It was invented in England, which has left Europe. And we fought a war against them to take all their stuff. Therefore, it's American. He seems quite convinced that Quickthings was a prophet, a traveler from the future come to the present to return history to its proper state. That's not the half of it. According to him, the battle for history has already been won, and not by us. The future is written in the Codex, and we only play our roles. Quickthings is from the future. That explains how he knows our moves. But could it be that he's already conquered the world of tomorrow? Have our efforts all been in vain? Tongue flaps of crazed Illuminati make my brain case hurt. Let's talk about something else. Why are you here? Having settled upon a plan of action, Sid and I were in the process of making our final preparations with Master Matoya when this kitten came in trying to beckon us. We followed here, and she led us here, much to the dismay of the fellow at our feet. The evil kitten is such a murderer. I'm not the one to look a gift coral in the mouth, but something doesn't sit right with us. She's been at Quickthing's side, on his head, every step of the way. And now she's betraying her keepers? I have a question or two for this cat. I can't believe I'm even considering this, but it wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard today. You there, cat. Your Shanoa Quickthings is familiar, right? 2 meows for yes, and 1 for no. I guess that was 2 meows, which means yes. Do you want to go home? No. The cat understands us, but that doesn't mean we can trust her. She could be a murdering psychopath who got another goblin shot. A moment, Uplanders. Tongue flaps of Roundrox come to Backrix's brain case 3 years ago. When Roundrox found Codex Splinterstone, Roundrox says Black Coral is there onlooking. Backrix thinks nothing of this then, but now... I want to say the US military uses metric system and 24-hour clock. What you're saying doesn't even make sense. How can you have metric system and 24 in the same sentence? 24 is the same as 2 feet at 12 inches per, which is imperial and has nothing to do with metric. just so absurd. Europeans, you need some more freedom in your lives. You mean to imply Shanoa here was present when we attempted the summoning? I doubt that. If she were a kitten 3 years ago, she would be a fully grown cat by now. Unless she took a shortcut through time. An implausible theory, I grant you, but one we cannot well dismiss in light of recent events. If true, it would raise a still more troubling possibility that Roundrox's discovery of the Codex wasn't even a coincidence. An event orchestrated by Quickfinks to further his own ends. Man, it's impossible. He knows everything. Didn't you have a revolution to kick the British Empire out? Why are you using their measurement systems? Because we took all of their cool stuff for ourselves. This gets better and better. Whatever's going on here, we're not like to find out by standing around talking. We need to go deeper into the fortress. As luck would have it, Wedge claims his latest invention would allow us to do just that. I've sent him and Biggs on ahead to the Maker's Quarter to perform their final tests. Meet them there when you're ready, and I'll join you as soon as my own preparations are complete. Freedom like what the Native Americans have? I mean, they're free to enjoy what we left them when we conquered the land. Much like all over the rest of the world. I mean, let's not pretend that Europeans conquering North America is any different than Europeans conquering Europe and Asia. Free to be slaves? Okay, that's too far. The Native Americans and those indigenous peoples still remaining in the United States are certainly not slaves. They are free citizens like the rest of us. Europe is a good place and historically has done nothing bad. That's true. And every country currently in Europe has always been there, and all of the native peoples are descended from the original inhabitants, and in no event was anyone ever conquered or any land taken ever. To travel back in time and set past wrongs right, who could resist such temptation? And how grievous the consequences of surrendering to it. For in allowing the past to consume us, making our every choice, our every action the correct one, wouldn't we cease to live in the present and in turn lose sight of the future? That path is not to redemption but to madness. You sound like a Garlean rabble-rouser. No, I'm a bitter enemy of the Garleans. The Garleans have absconded with our land, and they've built a wall to keep us out of our own land. We must take up arms and fight back. Push the enemy invaders off of our territory. Reclaim our homes. Reclaim our houses. Reclaim our walls. I can't anymore. We need to rendezvous with Biggs. Oh shit, I have to fly. Oh, luckily I know how to fly. Rendezvous with Biggs. Okay, you can see it on stream. Real voice, true. I'm free! Still hasn't learned to fly? Of course I know how to fly. You just saw me do it. Oh. I think it's up the cliff. Thank you. Ah, Robin. Fired up and ready to go, are we? I'd best hurry up and brief you on the task at hand. In a nutshell, we'll be attacking the Primal on 2 fronts. Y'shtola is leading an attempt to cut off the Primal's source of ether. Meanwhile, we will head into the belly of the beast and rescue young Roundrox. Without her to view the Codex, the Illuminati can't turn back time, giving us a chance of beating the bastards. Chief reckons the shortest path is through its fat noggin, except that's inside the barrier. But don't worry, Wedge has invented BBG2, which stands for Barrier Be Gone. Of course, the barrier doesn't just keep folk out, it also keeps the Primal in, which is why Medei raised the thing in the first place. So, the moment it goes down, there's nothing stopping it from running around. So we have to move fast. The Chief will take the Excelsior as close as he can to the head, where you'll jump off and secure us away inside. Wasting no time, you'll climb back aboard and Wedge will re-engage the barrier before our metal friend even knows what's happening. Got it? Let's go. I would charge for flying services. That's fair. Alright. We have access to the eyes of the Creator, the eyes of the Son of the Father. Invite Holly. We have a full party. Let us go. We have to stop the time-traveling goblins from ruining our timeline. If we stop them here, Harshfont won't die, and I'll never have to do DSR again. Let's go! It's moving immediately, wasting no time. I can't see. You have to go on alone. The eyes of the Creator. Music. We have to arrive at the cranial plate. Whee! Oh, we tumbling. Big purple monster. Another Faust! They foisted upon you, indeed. And we foisted their... That is a mouth. What is that? Some kind of chimerical robot monster. It's the refurbisher. It refurbishes stuff. It's repairing the hull, repairing an arm, and repairing the other arm. I see nothing wrong with this. I don't like that though. What are all the... Oh. I don't want to be in that. There are rocks. Am I supposed to like hide behind it? I think I was. Yep. Hide behind it, don't get dot. Another Faust! This one's full metal. He's sending! We blew up the machine. The refurbisher is destroyed. There will be no more repairs to the damage we've done to the arm. Nod. Moshi Moshi. Good work, Robin. Now we have our way in. Stay there. We're coming. But first, we best get the barrier back up before the big fellow gets restless. Wedge, ready the BBG-2 and reactivate the barrier on my mark. Why not just say now? Barrier on. What's your favorite Final Fantasy game? The only Final Fantasy game I have ever played is 14. I have to say it's my favorite. Yep, future content indeed. This game is so good that I have to try out other games by the same studio. Good job, Stola. Robin has done it. We have a clear path into the heart of the beast. Your least favorite? The only Final Fantasy game I've played is 14, so I have to say it is my least favorite. It's relieved to hear that one side of the operation proceeded according to plan. The same may not be said of the other. Our efforts to cut off the primal source of ether proved wholly ineffective. Quite why I cannot say, but I'm hopeful that one among us can. I guess since Final Fantasy is both my favorite and my least favorite game, on average, it's average. I mean, my conclusion has to be mathematically that Final Fantasy is an average game. It's just kind of okay. What, Midday? On the basis that she summoned the damn thing, you mean? I think you'd better explain. Like all primals, Alexander constantly draws ether from its surroundings, both to disrupt itself and gain in strength. Master Matoya and I thought that we could disrupt or inhibit this process with Arcanima. By creating a vast, impassable etheric membrane between the primal and the land from which it drinks. Yes. Which is why the old witch had me place infernal devices in every nook and cranny. Are you telling me they don't work? Yes and no. As far as we can tell, the Arcanima are functioning precisely as intended, and yet, for reasons we have been unable to ascertain, they have no effect on the primal. Alright, how with the Midday? What have you not told us? I fear it won't be helpful, but it all began with a curious encounter in my younger days. I was playing on my own when a stranger appeared before me. He told me I could have anything I wished if I heeded his words. In my youth, I didn't comprehend what he was proposing, but his words burned themselves into my soul. Reunite the Enigma Codex and perform the sacred rite before the ruins that yet stand strong against the river's flow, and then your hopes will become reality. With that, he handed me a horn with a tip of metal, which seemed so foreign as to be from another world. It would be a catalyst for the summoning, a gift from your friend Travanchet. And then he was gone. Travanchet? I know the man. Our paths crossed during my time in Limsa, in the days before the calamity. I might have guessed the Ashians had a hand in this. The horn you're talking about, rumored to reside in Seal Rock. It's a lost relic of the ancients with the power to manipulate etheric energy. Scions have long pursued the horn, fearing the devastation that would ensue if it fell into the wrong hands. Finally, I begin to see. Alexander's third core is using the horn to draw ether from far and wide. No wonder our plan failed. Even without moving an inch, the primal possesses the means to drain not just this land, but our very star of ether. Then our course is clear. If the old witch's magic won't help, we have to go inside and break it the old-fashioned way. With guns and sharp sticks. But we have to be careful. We've seen the course of time reversed once before, and we may see it again. Even if we succeed in destroying our target, nothing will prevent them from returning it to its previous state. Aye, they're free to turn back the clock again and again, the primal growing stronger all the while. What do we do? I'm a Lala and I'm useless. It was his body language, guys. The arm flopping around. What else does that mean? No, we go on. Lest we forget, controlling Alexander requires the Codex. And the Codex is but a useless piece of stone without the mind of the Gobby Girl. If we can rescue Roundrocks, Quink thinks we'll have no way to flip the hourglass. The Circle of Knowing once tasked me with recovering the horn, and through my negligence Travanchet acquired it. That it now endangers our world is my fault. Even if I weren't a scion, I would do everything I could to help. So, whatever I can do to help, I will do. Alright, I'll send word to our friends in Itleshire. Biggs, Wedge, ready the Excelsior. Robin, get ready to leave. Let's rescue Roundrox. Evil Kitty. Glaring down at us from her throne. Oh my god. Creepy. It wasn't enough that those lunatics had a time machine. It has to be a time machine that can destroy the world. I'm used to the future of the Yorzi being at stake, but this is the future, past and present, all rolled into one. We have to get Roundrox out of there. True. Have you talked to Backrix lately? The kitten you saw wasn't Shanoa. It was a doppelganger. He's taken the cat back to the shortstop and give it a name, Schrödinger. I get it. Oh my god. I'd best be heading back that way myself. See you there, Robin. You need a high IQ. Oh, I know. It's wild. Schrödinger's cat. Alright. Put cat in box and poison it. Ready to head back into the belly of the beast, Robin? Let's get this rescue mission off the ground. While the berry was down, we were able to get our first good look inside Alexander's innards. As far as we can tell, Roundrox is being held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus, called the Central Control. Do you remember when you infiltrated Midas, there's a big room with a city in it? There's a floating platform which goes back and forth between there and where we need to go. The quickest route is straight through his head. Go in through the door you went through last time, kill any guards, get the platform, and then storm the control room while I stage a diversion. Let's go. You have access to the breath of the Creator, of the Son, of the Father. Oh shit, stop for DSR. When do we start DSR? 1600 minus 7 is 9, which is in 14, yeah, some very little minutes. We are done for now. I thought I was gonna make oatmeal before, but I got caught up in this and I didn't do it. I haven't had breakfast, team. Stupid weed game being all interesting and shit. If only you didn't stall. I wouldn't have stalled if you Europeans hadn't tried to brainwash my chat with your mythical metrical measurements. I can't allow that. We stand for freedom and justice in this chat. Order Domino's. It's 8 in the morning. I've been tempered by the metric primal. Europeans, you mean the whole world except the US? Yeah, that's what I said. Or I'm sorry. Have you forgotten when Europe conquered the vast majority of the world? Yell at us for Native Americans, why don't you? What happened in India and Africa? Not like you never ate leftover pizza in the morning. I don't have any pizza in the house. And it's not, I'm not saying it's 9 in the morning like I can't have pizza. I'm saying it's 9 in the morning like no pizza place is open. Why I wake so early? I wake up at 5 in the morning every day in order to stream Final Fantasy for my friends in Europe. For whom it's noon. What about your friends on the West Coast? I stream until 6 o'clock every day in order to stream for my friends on the West Coast, for whom that's, 4 in the afternoon. Leaving you just in time to go eat dinner. I'm Portuguese, don't at me about colonies. Certainly not. I would only at you about what happened in China and Macau and Japan. We conquered your heart. It's so true. It is true. I love streaming with you guys. It's very fun for me. I have a very good time. Only streaming 16 hours a day, you need to choose your time window. It's true. It's very hard. Try doing glamour plate. I'll let you guys coach me on how to do glamour plate later. I'm going to log on to my other character and get ready for raid and grab something to eat, like an apple or something. DSR time. He knows Macau. Portuguese brethren retreat. True. Bye, Robin. Yeah. We're leaving the good one. Aw, I think that was a hug. Continue after DSR. I honestly don't know